Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Once again, it's Warren. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run the toss with Warren. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Second down, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on third down is Howard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now. Ready?
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. His 12th touchdown of the year. He'll problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable. Now ahead. He lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Right open.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strain. And mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Jacksonville.
Where you left? Hey, Ron.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. Inside the 30. And he will score. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, great. Next, let's go. Warriors,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sending it deep for Waddle. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Jags.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he is upended. behind the line on that one.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On the ready. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
18, 5 years.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught on the right side by Waller. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
We'll try and run it here with Warren.
He's across midfield for a 49-yard loss. A gain of 2 on the play.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Red on red.
They'll run. It's ran for Virginia Tech. Facial shooting. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The tackle made.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Book. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. I mean, Luke Kuechly, Thomas Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me this defense relies on him the exact same way.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. We are through 1. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, high.
This drive begins with a run by two. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now second down throw for Lawrence. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, run!
In motion comes Thomas. On first and 10, Lawrence. They try to set up the screens. This one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a few third down?
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Got it, ready? Sink right, rip, 23. Turn, it's a hot, 30 left.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield. And when they take that away, typically there's something underneath. But they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Hey, center. Done. Hey, motion. Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards. Hustle.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Tiger. Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Josh Hines-Allen in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From 31, here is second down and 2. Right back to Timpson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's in! Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get Panther.
He'll step up and run this. And a short pickup to about the 30.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll look to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Back to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arms.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's take right open. It's up. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's caught and outfield by Hunter. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Go. Gun. It's on Hunter. 30 left. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. Second down, Lawrence. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And they're going to have a first down and are well into field goal range. Mark it down at the 15.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end. Brendan Strayed. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18, find it. 18, caught. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Check, match. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Warriors, 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
To the air now on first and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Onside kick recovered by the Steelers.
Yeah. Hey,
come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Warren. He'll get about 2. Boye Wilton with the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's a designed run. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a 1st down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
Here we go.
Drop this down to Wallace. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the mark.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll run again, and he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. Quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. That's made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And let's give him about 4 on that one. That is Cooper to Tootin in there for the stop. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Another run here with Tootin. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Let's go. Here we go.
And Lawrence now. And that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, man. Warriors, 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Steelers first down.
Here we go. Jack.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's out wide to Warren. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Viking 18.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right back to Warren again. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 13-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And the Steelers are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
10 yards.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Warren, and this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
19
Throwing now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Open man, that's Duvernay. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Get it!
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Let go.
Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Take right open. Hey, kill. Hey, gun. Settle.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Steelers are right back in this one.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2 yards on the
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And this is gonna be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jaguars 41.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st down.
Go. Hey, go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Downfield, it's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Clock stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
On 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll air it out down the middle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here we go. First and goal.
Hey, Lion.
Duvernay in motion. Throwing is Lawrence. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over.